Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. I am standing on the edge of the beehive in fall because that is how we get down to this flower to get this Jiggy. So there's the Jiggy. We had to drop down from the beehive. I completely forgot about that. But anyway, we are going to go back to winter and finish up there. There's just a few things we need to do. We need to get the rest of the notes. We need to get the last Jinjo, and we also need to get the other hollow honeycomb. And that shouldn't take all video, but it'll take a sizable chunk, especially if I can't find those notes. But I do have somewhat of an idea of where they are. Either way, though, we need to get back to winter rather quickly, and we are going to start it off by grabbing the last Jinjo and getting that Jiggy, because I believe it is also our last Jiggy in Click Clock Wood, or we might have one more. But either way, we do need to get that last Jinjo, and it's not that far from the entrance, but I think it's probably important to set off with. Anyway, though, we need to head around back to Mumbo's, which is this way. Actually, it's the opposite of the entrance, so it doesn't really matter. It's the same distance both ways. There are unguarded beehives. There is this life, which I'm just going to grab quickly. And we can actually use Mumbo in this season. He has gone on vacation for the winter. But what we can do is we can fly up on top of his hut and get the blue Jinjo. And there we are, the last Jinjo. And I think it's the last Jiggy of Click Clock Wood. Yes, the last Jiggy of Click Clock Wood. We now only have one left, and it is on the outside. See, if we go inside Mumbo's hut, there's a beehive, but there's nothing else, and the beehive says that Mumbo is on vacation, and says to come back in spring. And we will actually do have to come back in spring, because we need to use the bee to get the Jiggy on the outside of the level. Either way, though, we are going to fly up to Nabnuts. There are a few more notes, and I just took damage from flying into that snowman. We're going to ignore him just for now, because we do have to do one thing over by Nabnut's house, which I need to get to, and I keep flying up into things. We're going to kill this snowman, because he's just going to be a nuisance. There's a Momo token out there that I might or might not grab in a minute or so. But first, we need to get to this window, and we need to very precisely aim a beak bomb at it. And I failed. And we almost fall off the edge. So I'm quickly going to come down here, grab the notes and the extra life that the snowman left, and probably the Momo token, just for the kicks and giggles of it. There's still nothing at the end of that path right there. Down here is just a Momo token. There's luckily a flight pad just above us that we can use to try and break open that window. We do need to break open that window, though. The last empty honeycomb is in it, and I would very much like to have that, because it will give me another extra life. So if we come over here and we fly, if we can get the beak bomb this time, which I still can't do, and we almost fall again, we must try again, and I will not do anything else until I do so, even though there are other things to do, mainly just getting those notes and then moving on towards the end of the game, because there are still a few things we have to do. And I clearly hit that window that time. I flew right through the bottom of it, but I have to make another attempt now. I don't think we can reach up there for rat-a-tat-tat to break it, so the only way is to beak bomb it. That time we got it, and we're also just going to, I meant to fall onto the top of it and jump down, but I guess we're just going to fall all the way down to the bottom of the level, well, I guess we will go back up and get the notes on the way, and then head on in there for the hollow honeycomb. I guess this works. Didn't plan on doing it, but it works either way, because we did need to actually go lower. Would have been nice to fly there, though. Anyway, I'm going to hit this beehive, grab 2 of its lives. Maybe I will get the flight pad by Momo's and fly up to the notes, because we only have a few left and they're on those branches. There's actually probably a few more somewhere else, but I'm not entirely sure where. So if we just fly on up quickly to this branch, we will get snowballs thrown at us, but we will also get some notes. There are gold feathers down at the end, and we bounce off the snowman who almost knocks us down. That note and this note, and we have 4 left somewhere along the tree. I think they're a little bit higher, and we will find out, because that is where we are going, because we need to go back to Nabnuts. And I can't believe he actually hit us with a snowball from that far away. Either way, though, here's the beehive. Like I said in the last video, I'm just going to go grab the Mumbo token quick. Yeah, other than that, the beehive is pretty much dead. All the bees are dead. Everything inside of it's dead. There's no more honey. There's no nothing. No Jinjos. Nothing. But we will continue on up the side of the tree. The snow is rather irritating me because Banjo slides on it, and so I don't have that great a control. I guess that's what makes winter hard, is because you're sliding all over the place. Up here, we are back at the house. There's nothing here. There's nothing inside the house. We can't even go inside. The bridge is almost completely complete, but not entirely. There's still just a few missing sections there that we will never get to see complete because we're out of seasons, and I just glitched off the edge. Well, that was very annoying, although I think I fell right by a flight pad, so we are just going to fly back up there. No problem. That's the nice thing about winter. I don't have to feel guilty for falling down, as I've done quite frequently in other seasons, and made myself look like a fool. But right back on up, there isn't going to be anything between here and Nabnuts, so we are just going to fly into that hole. There are 4 more notes somewhere, and I have no idea where. Hopefully they're inside here, because I do not actually remember what the inside of this looks like. And we are going to enter. In here we have an egg. There's an empty honeycomb. The last of the game. It will give us an extra life and fill all of them up. And if we can defeat this guy and this guy, although I don't think we need to do anything with them, the notes are not in here. So I need to go find those notes. I have a feeling they're towards the bottom of the tree, but I'm not entirely sure. We will, I guess, descend, because there's nothing between here and the top that we haven't already gotten. So going around like this, I probably shouldn't have fallen, but we are just going to go around the bottom until I find those dastardly notes, because I have no idea where they are. I think they're somewhere over here. This is very much reminiscent of Rusty Bucket Bay, though. We were missing exactly the same amount of notes at the end. But this time, I have no clue where they are. There's still this snowman here. I have a feeling we have to fly to them, but I don't know where they would be. And all the flight pads are down at the bottom. But continuing up here, maybe I missed them in another season, but I doubt it. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure where they are, but if I don't find them soon, I am probably just going to cut the video short and then go hunt for them, and then just upload an extra video today. Although we are nearing the very end of the game here, we just have the final challenge sort of thing, and then we have the final battle, and then we will be done. Yeah, I don't know where they are, so I'm going to cut the video here, guys, and I will see you in the next part. Okay, hello guys, this is actually going to come right after I said I was going to cut the video. I did find the last 4 notes. They are up on top of this building here, and I think we have to fly to all of them. So as you saw right when I unpaused, I got one of them, but I need to go find a flight pad now, and I think the closest one is up by Nabnut's house. Those are the last 4 notes, and after I get those, then the video will actually be cut, but we have about 5 minutes worth of upload time here that I can work with. Up here is going to be our flight pad. If I can get those 3 notes in a small amount of time, that would be fantastic. Anyway, we are about a minute in. Let's try to make this quick. These are the last 3 notes though. I will not be doing anything else at the end of this video though, even if there is extra time and I missed them. They are going to be hard to hit because there's no good way to land on the roof and then stay in like a Talon trot. I don't think there is anyway. No, you will fall. And I can't make it up to, well, I made it up to that note, but that's about it. I don't think I'll be able to do it any other way, although I can try. We do have a little bit of time. And so close, and there's another one, and they're all 100. Okay, with all 100, I am going to quickly grab these 2 lives, and then I'm going to say, now the video is over. This is the actual final cut. I will see you in the next part. Thanks for watching.